Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is a solution of paper 2, May and June 2021. Let's solve it together, and I leave the PDF of the solution in comments. You can print it anytime for everyone needed. Question number 1. The probability that Jane wins a game is 7/10. Find the probability that Jane does not win the game. The answer is 1 minus 7/10 is equal to 3/10. Jane plays this game 50 times. Find the number of times she is expected to win. The number of times, or the number of expected times she wins, just multiply the number of trials 50 times the probability of winning. 7/10 gives you 35. Calculate the fourth root of 0.0256 by using your calculator. You will find it 0.4 or 2/5 as a fraction. Number 3, Emma has 15 mathematics questions to complete. The stem and leaf diagram shows the time in minutes it takes her to complete each question. The key of this diagram is 0 means 20, so you have 3 minutes and first question, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, until 20 minutes for the last question. The mode is the most frequent value here. The most frequent value is, as you see here, this is leaf 16 with the stem 1. It's 3 values. So 16 here repeated 3 times. So this is a mode. The median, the middle value, we have now n equals 15. So the order of median now is 15 plus 1/2 gives you the 8th value. So if you go count the 8th value, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this value. So the median is 11. Okay, the range, the maximum value minus minimum value. The maximum value 20 minus minimum value 3 is equal to 17. Just write 17 here. Okay. Question number 4. Write down an expression for the range of k consecutive integers. The answer really is k minus 1. How? Consider you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like this. 5 consecutive integers. The range now is the range of these values equals 9 minus 5, which is 4. Less than the number of them by 1. And also, if you want to be sure, take any other number like 6, 7, 8. 3 numbers. The range is 8 minus 6 is 2. Less than the number by 1. So if you have a k values, you want k of consecutive integer values, the range will be k minus 1, smaller than the number of k by 1. Henrik draws his scatter diagram. Put a ring around the one correct statement about this scatter diagram. I have only 3 points now plotted on the scatter diagram. Do you think that 3 points are enough to assign or to determine the positive or the negativity of the correlation? Yes, it is not enough. So it shows no correlation, here, no enough values to show. So it's not possible to tell if there is a solution, not enough value. This is the answer. Okay, so no enough values to, not possible, because 3 points are not enough to define the correlation. The best line fit here, this one no, because you have 3 points here and this is more points here. This one completely wrong. This one, maybe this one. This one even is incorrect because the line completely lies down the values. This one is the best one, number C, because it lines through all points, or all points are very close to the line. Question number 6. A rhombus has a side length of 6.5 centimeter. This rhombus can be constructed by drawing 2 triangles using ruler and compass only. Construct the rhombus, leave your construction arcs. But when you have such this is considered one of the diagonal, if I go to this is a diagonal. I would like to draw a rhombus with a side length 6. You just use a ruler, okay, and use also a compass, and bring this compass now to measure 6.5, like this 6.5. Just to move this one until you get the point, okay. And now I have a distance of 6.5. Just to put here in one of the end points of the line segment and draw an arc, okay. Draw an arc and make it small like this one, okay. Draw arc up and go to the down of the line segment, draw another arc, move the compass and try to draw 2 arcs from this end such that intersect with the other 2 arcs you draw, okay. And move it here. Sorry, not moving here, just a center here. And just we move the compass until the arcs intersection. Now I have the points of intersection of the arcs. You can use now these, or can join the points together to just I show it by, you can use a ruler now to draw these points. I just show it to you just to draw by using a ruler, match this point and this point, okay. Sorry, this is just a rough drawing. You can use a ruler to draw because the electronic ruler here is not help me to draw this one. Now you have a compass. It's a parallelogram with equal sides. Each one is 6.5 centimeters. This is answer. And of course, leave your arcs, don't remove. Okay, continue the next question here. Complete this statement. The reciprocal of 0.2, you know, 0.2 is actually 2/10. It's a reciprocal 10/2, which is 5. Okay. A prime number between 90 and 100 is 97. Only one unique number in this 10 values from 90 to 100. Write down the irrational number, the irrational number √7, because you cannot write it in the form a over b such that a and b are integers and b is not 0. Question number 8, a equals b squared over 5c. Find b when a equal and c equal. So start with the side including b, just b squared over 5 times c, the c is 2, is equal to a, which is 5.625, okay? Across multiplication now, you will get b squared is equal to, this is 10 times this will be 56.25, and just to take a square root, you will get this point. Just to take a square root, you will get positive or negative. The b here is a square root of 56.25, okay? Plus or minus 7.5. That's it. Without using calculator workout, this is a very, very simple question. 2/3 divided by, convert 1 and 3/7 to be improper fraction, like 1 times 7 is 7. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So it's a 10/7. So the question now is 2/3 divided by 10/7 can be converted to keep 2/3 and flip division to be multiply, and change it 10/7 to 7/10. Thank you. That's it. So 2 times 7, 14 over 3 times 7, 30. So the answer is 14/30. You can simplify, of course, by dividing by 2 up and down. You will get 7/15. 7/15. Write 0.00654 in standard form. This number I need to multiply by 1,000. Look, I need to move this decimal point here between 6 and 5. So I need to move it 3 decimal places. So what happened that to do this? You really multiply by 10⁻3, which 1,000. It's a reciprocal 10⁻⁻3. Okay. This product, the number times the 10 power 3 will be 6.54 in the form of standard form of the number. And this still exists, the 10 power negative 3, and this is answer. Okay, B, the number 1.467 times 10 to the power 102 is written as an ordinary number. Write down the number of zeros that follow the digit 7. This also number, to remove the decimal point to bring it back to ordinary form, I need to multiply it by 1,000. So 1.467, I just needed to multiply it by 1,000, 10 power 3. And you can write it 10 power 102. You divide by 10 power 3. Just multiply by 10 power 3 and divide by 10 power 3 to keep the number, the value is the same. Okay. So this value now is 1.467 as a whole number. And you have a 10 power what? 102 minus 3 is 99. Yes? So this number is really 1.467 and many zeros until the zero number 99. So you actually have 99 zeros. Yes? Yes. Write down 0.04 as a fraction in simplest form. It's actually 4 over 99. 4 over 99. You can see the video that I convert the improper fraction, the recurring decimal, to, I can like it quickly for you here. X equals 0.040404 until infinity. Just you have 2 digits recurring, just you need to multiply by 100 for this reason. So 100x is also 4.0404 without end. Now, if you subtract the two values, 100x minus x is 99x. You subtract it this way, please, to avoid getting a negative number. And 4 minus 0 is 4. And the decimal part is completely the same, will be cancelled. So 99x is 4. It leads us to write x equals, or the number is 4 over 99 by dividing each side of the equation by 99. I have a very good question here about Venn diagrams. I have a universal set integers greater than 2, I mean 3, 4, 5, and so on. The prime numbers, of course, will be from this set will be 3, 5, 7, and so on. You know the prime number, the numbers that has only 2 factors. Odd numbers is different, 3, 5, 7, 9, different from prime, of course. But really, all prime numbers more than 2 are odd. Square numbers, you know, square numbers 1, 4, 9, 16, so on. So cancel 4, 1, we don't have 1, so 4, 9, 16. So describe type of numbers in the set B prime. This one. Describe the type of numbers in the B prime intersect C. B prime means not odd. B prime, every number is not odd, that's even number. Intersect C, what square number? Yeah, square number, this is square number. We can check this one. Look at this one. The B prime, the B is odd numbers, more than 2. The even numbers, 4, 6, 8, all even numbers, okay? 4, 6, 8, and 10, and so on. So with the set C, this is the first set, this even numbers. The set C is square numbers, you know, square numbers as 4, 9, 16, and so on. 4, 9, 16. What a type of number now? Okay, 4, 9, 16, 25. The type of numbers are, look, the square numbers that are even numbers. This is the type of numbers. This is a connection between the square even numbers. This is the square even numbers. Complete, as I told you, the set, the prime numbers 3, 5, 7, 11 are all odd prime numbers. So the set A now subset of the set B. Okay, because all prime numbers more than 2, subset of set of odd numbers, and the other set here is C. Okay, in this Venn diagram, 3 intersected sets D, E, and F. I want to find or I want to shade D prime union E intersection F prime. D prime, you will shade like this. You will shade everything outside D. There's D prime here, this region. You will shade this, everything about outside D, like this, okay? Okay? You will shade everything outside. This is the D prime. Union means add, okay? I want to add this region. E intersection F, this is the E intersection F. But prime, it will be, look at this one. E intersection F, this part, okay? The prime is everything outside this part. Of course, there's common part already, I shaded already. So this is a completion of the. So I shade all the Venn diagram except this central part that represent D intersection F intersection E. And this is the answer simply. Okay. I have a circle here, and I have work out the value of x. The x is half the central angle to x f here. So and this is cyclic quadrilateral because you have angle A and C are right. The radius is perpendicular. So I can find 2x now. The 2x plus 44 is actually 180. The sum of opposite angles on the cyclic quadrilateral is 180. So the 2x now is 180 minus 44, which is 136. So the 1x is 136 divided by 2 equals 68. Okay, so the x here is 68 degrees. I have a trapezoid here. The diagram shows a trapezoid or trapezium. The trapezium has one line of symmetry. One line of symmetry, it means that it's isosceles trapezium. Okay. Work out the area of the trapezium. The area of the trapezium, as you know, is the sum of the average base, a plus b over 2 times the height, the perpendicular height between them. I have one of them. I have to find this side. So I can find x first by using one of the circuitous here. Okay. I can, of course, I can look at this one. I have the opposite and the adjacent. This is tan. Tan 62 is equal to 18.2 over x. By solving this equation, you can find x equals 9.677. Okay, this is x, 9.677. And I have also the same here, 9.677. In addition to the this line, this part 15.4 is the same as the upper one. So the sum of the base, this all, you just add these three sides to get the longer base here. Okay. The base is 34. By adding these three numbers, the base is, this all side is 34.75. So I have 34.75 plus the upper base, which is 15.4 over 2. I get the average base multiplied by the perpendicular height between them is 18.2. And you solve this by calculator, you will get 456.4. Okay, this is the area of the trapezoid. So the sum of the parallel bases over 2 times height, the perpendicular height between them. Okay. The next question is asking you about the theorem that justify the pairs of a triangle to be congruent. In this question, I have these two triangles really are congruent because you have a side angle side theorem applied here. 7, 6.5, the same, 7, 6.5, even opposite direction of problem. Include the angle 35 and 35. Look at this one also, you have 5, 4, 4.5, 5, 4.5, and 4. This is really congruent also. Side theorem. And third one, you have 65. This angle is really 25. 90 minus 65. But now the angle is different. Yes, you have hypotenuse only 5.2, but it's not enough. The theorem is you can use right HL or RHL, the right angle, the hypotenuse and leg. The leg here is not, so it is not congruent. Not congruent. Okay, this is nothing. Okay, number 16. A is a 0.5 and 7, and B is a 0.9 and -1. Find the length of AB. The AB directly you can find it by this distance formula by subtracting. Just write 9, -1, and the other point in 5 and 7 in this way, like vertically like this, and just get the difference in x, 9 minus 5 all squared, okay? And to get the difference in y, -1 minus 7 all squared, and you this one in one step on the calculator, you will get the answer, okay? Very easy and very simple. The exact value for radical 5, if you want to round it, you can write it 8.94. Okay, find the equation of line AB. The equation of the line, you need to find the slope. M equals also the slope here. Look at these 2 points. Okay, -1 minus 7 over 9 minus 5. A difference in y over difference in x. Look, difference in y over difference in x. So the slope here is 8 over -4, or -8 over 4 is -2. You can use the formula y equals mx plus c to find the equation. So the y is, you can take any point. For example, this point, which one? 5 and 7. If you take this point 5 and 7 here, just multiply. M is -2. Start with this side, okay? And -2 into x into 5 plus c, I don't know the value, equals y, which is 7. So I have -10 plus c is equal to 7. So c is 7 plus 10. Yes, 17. So you know now the y-intercept and the slope already, you found it. So the equation y equals -2x plus 17. Thank you. This is the answer. Number 17, find the gradient of the line that's perpendicular to this line. This line, you can rewrite it by just divide by 3 to write in the slope y-intercept. Y equals 4 over 3x minus 5 over 3. Just write slope of given line. Slope of given line is 4 over 3. So slope of perpendicular line. Slope of perpendicular line is -3 over 4. To find the slope of perpendicular line, you do two things. You flip the fraction and then change the sign of the fraction. Okay, this question, I have two functions, f and g. I want to solve the equation f g of x plus 1 is equal to g f of x. Look at this one, very easy, very simple. Look at this one, f of g of x plus 1. Go to the g, just write instead of this x, just write it x plus 1 and the complete writing of the function. Okay, is equal to g f of x. G of the f of x is really x squared minus 25. Now, f of this is really f of x plus 5. Okay, and you can solve this one. G of x squared minus 25. Go to the function g. Just write all this instead of this small x. So x squared minus 25 plus 4 is the same as f of x plus 5. F of x plus 5, go to the function f, just write x plus 5 all squared minus 25. Okay? The same here, x squared minus 25 plus 4. And now I have, if you expand x squared plus 10x plus 25 minus 25 is equal to x squared minus 25. This is really plus 4. Yes, plus 4. 25 minus 25 is 0, and x squared minus x squared is 0. So I have now 10x is equal to -25 plus 4. So the 10x is -21, so the x is -2.1. Okay, this is the value of x. Next question is number 19. I have a circle, center A, and this triangle is equilateral triangle, side 12.4. I'd like to find the perimeter of the shape. The perimeter of the shape, as you see, you have an arc or major arc, BC, this big one, okay, plus the side BC. So I want to find the major arc first by the BC, the length of BC major, okay, is this angle, of course, equilateral triangle, the interior angle is 60, the other angle here in the reflex angle in the other side is 300, 360 minus 60. So the length of the arc is 300 over 360 times the circumference of circle, which is 2 r 12.4 into pi. The answer is 64.93. So the perimeter simply is 64.93 plus this side BC, which is 12.4. Answer is 77.32. Okay. In this shape, I have a shaded the major sector is shaded here. The area of the major sector is 74.5, the same as we did this 41. The reflex angle, the other side is 360 minus 41 is 319. So the area of the sector is 319 over 360 times the area of circle pi r squared is equal to the given area here, 74.5. So just by making r squared a subject of this formula, just multiply by this reciprocal of this part. Look at this one. I mean, just write r squared equals 74.5 times the reciprocal of this fraction is really 360 over 319 pi. Okay, solve this one to get the r squared. The r squared is equal to 26.76. Its square root will be the r is root this number, root 26.76 gives you about 5.17 approximately. Expand and simplify, very easy question. Yeah, I can expand x minus 2. You can multiply any two binomials first. I just multiply x minus 2 into x plus 3 first, and then just leave the 2x plus 5 in the last step. This product is x squared minus 2x plus 3x is x and minus 6. And this product, just this trinomial multiplied by the 2x plus 5, expand as normal, you will get 6 steps. Yes, you will get 2x cubed plus 5x squared plus 2x squared plus 5x minus 12x minus 30. After gathering the like terms together, you will get 2x cubed plus 7x squared minus 7x minus 30. Thank you. That's it. Question 21. The force of attraction F Newton between two magnets is inversely proportional to the square of the distance d centimeter between the magnets. When d equal and f equal, find an expression for f in terms of d. First of all, f inversely proportion means directly proportion with 1 over square of d means d squared. So just write f equals k over d squared. Now substitute with the given values of f and d to find the constant of proportionality. Okay. So just write k over 1.5 squared, the given number of d, is equal to the f is 48. Across multiplication, you will get k equals 108. So the formula simply is f equals 108 over d squared. It's very easy. Okay. So this is the formula, f equals 108 over d squared. And this question, when the distance between the two magnets is doubled, the distance is doubled, that means the force will be 108 over 2d squared. Be careful. The 2d, the full 2d will be will be 2d squared. So after squaring this one will be 4d squared. Yes. The force will be n times the original force. The original force is this one. This is the original force, 108. This is the original force given in the rule. So now the new force, for example, F prime, is now 1/4 into the original force F. This one. So the n now must be 1/4. This is a normal algebraic fraction. You can factor up and down, and just down you can take 3x common factor, remaining inside x minus 4, and you can factor the first term and last term, 2x times x. You can factor 12 like 3 times 4 maybe, I don't know. 12 is negative, maybe I have negative and positive. And after that, you check the middle term if you want. You have -8 plus 3 is -5. Yeah, that's correct. So x minus 4 is cancelled, such that x is not of 4. And the remaining expression is 2x plus 3 over 3x. Very easy question. This one. Yes. And the last question, number 23. Find all solutions of this simple trigonometric equation. I want to find the solution in the first period from 0 to 360. Just divide each side by 4 first. So 4/4, 1 sine x now is equal to 3/4. So the x is equal to sine inverse of 3/4. You can write it. The answer is about 48.6. But as you know, the sign is positive according to cast rule. The sign is positive in the first and second. So simply you can write the other value of the x by writing 180 minus 48.6. You will get 131.4. So I have two values, 48.6 and 131.4. These are the values of the solution. And finally, equation consists of adding two algebraic fractions is equal to 1. Just add by multiplying. Denominator is different. Simply multiply x plus 1 into x plus 9, and a cross multiplication like this. X plus 1 times 1 is the same, x plus 9, plus also multiply x plus 1 times 9 will be 9x plus 9. This answer must be 1. So I have here x plus 10x plus 18. 9 plus 9 is 18. Over the product of x plus 1 and x plus 9 is x squared plus 10x. X squared plus 10x plus 9, okay, is equal to 1. Any fraction is equal to 1 if the numerator is equal to denominator. So just write x squared plus 10x plus 9 is equal to 10x plus 18. Cancel 10x from each side. So you have x squared is equal to 18 minus 9. So x squared is equal to 9. So by taking root, you have 3 and -3 as a positive or negative square root of 9 is equal to 3 or -3. Thank you so much. This is a solution. I hope everyone to get a benefit, and every solution for every question be cleared for everyone. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you. Goodbye.